And obviously she saw the benefit too. It's like a cool lifestyle. Like who doesn't want to go travel around a van? And
I met a gypsy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch Toddy and Mossy.
Yeah, it'll be excitement anyway. Anyone in Mossy, I think it's he seems to be, man, his social stuff blows my mind sometimes.
What, like the videos and shit he's posting? Or?
Just like, he's basically just says everyone in MX1's crap. They should be embarrassed. He's like, he actually said that in a post.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, these teams and stuff should be embarrassed. I just smoked them. I'm out the back, changed my own clutch. And I was like, shit, yeah.
Well, he did win that race, I guess.
Yeah, I actually at Kingaroy at Sunny State, he went there for round 2
Was that the one
Sunny
that he
State.
smoked everyone?
No, this was
Kingaroy's where he crashed, right?
Yeah, he crashed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw it. I actually caught him during our hot lap, like sprint lap, because you get 7 minutes. It's like, you've got to just quickly put in a lap.
Yeah.
I caught him, and then he got caught up with someone, so like we were both sort of waiting for a lap, and we come in just before the start finish line, and I like full cut him off so hard on limiter. Like I think I tapped him a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. And I just heard Yamaha limiter behind me the whole lap. I was like, oh, I'm going to get cut in half. But no, it's going to be exciting within there, I think.
Yeah.
I honestly think, I probably don't want to get in his bad side, but I don't think he's going to be there with Todd.
Yeah.
I think Todd's just got too much, and I think Mossy's going to be fast, super fast, but I don't think he's going to be quite there.
Yeah.
Just with the time and stuff he's had off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think he said, he's messaged me a couple times, like we've sort of had a few back and forwards, and, you know, he said that, you know, he's doing it with a full-time job and working and stuff, and he's got a point, but there's not many dudes in Australia right now that are full-time making a wage just from riding, you know. Like, I know Todd had a bunch of shit go down with Husky. I don't really know the details of it all, but I know that a lot of people aren't getting a lot this year. So, you know, Todd's running his mechanic, like his T-Dub garage and his coaching. So not a lot of dudes are riding full-time in 2021. So, I mean, I think this will be a very interesting year in Australian motocross. Like it's a real reset in so many different ways, because it sort of feels like last year of rock bottom.
Yeah.
COVID, no series, a bunch of people pulling out, a bunch of teams going away, Dean getting hurt, Dean retiring. Like, fuck, man, heavy year for Australian motor. Like, it just wasn't even on my mind at all. And then you want to throw in the fact that Sam Moore's Instagram post announcing his new Gas 450 gets more likes and comments than Aaron Tanti's. It's like, whoa, fuck, we're in trouble here, guys, because that dude's way faster than Sam. But yeah, so it feels like this year could be like, so saying all that, I don't know if that's a bad thing.
No.
You know, like we get a chance. It's like a fresh reset.
Yeah.
I'm super keen to watch, especially the Todd and Mossy thing. And you're right, like, Todd's just a fucking animal, man. Like, he just is on some different shit when it comes to, like, training and being good for those 30-minute motos. Like, he's a fucking animal, and he trains like a fucking animal. So I think that it's probably going to be pretty hard for Mossy to beat him over those motos over that long. But, like, pretty excited to have Mossy back in the sport. And, hey, he's done his time. He served his band, and he's fucking back.
Yeah.
And I'm keen.
Yeah, I'm keen. Just going back to the season, like the reset and everything, I think it's super cool, and something I've seen that you're starting to do now a bit as well. It's like, instead of just being like, oh, the sport's like struggling, we just had this shit year. It's like, let's try to just promote it, because it is sick, and it's gonna be sick. Like you said, Mossy's gonna create fireworks. Todd's gonna be awesome. We've got so many guys. Like Meddy's gonna be fast. So let's just try to promote it a bit and be like, this season's gonna be cool. Yeah. And like do that side of things rather than like the sport's like struggling or whatever.
I'm done with that shit attitude. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I had that attitude for a while.
I think so many people did, and it's like it's cool to start seeing people more so now just like pumped just to watch it and whatever and be back in it. Yeah. And it's gonna be super sick. I reckon this year, honestly, to be a fan is gonna be cool for Australian motocross, because there's so many unknowns with the teams and stuff changing, and like I said, no one really knows what's going on behind the behind the scenes and stuff, it seems like more riders are having to work and do different stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll probably make it more of an even playing field.
Yeah.
And then it's like 10 dudes battling for a win. Like, you never know. Like, I know I've raced with Todd now a couple times and Gibbsy, and I can match those guys. So, like, if I get a start, I can run up there for a little bit even, and then other guys like me, and it's like, I think it's going to be unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, it sort of, we did come off a pretty bad year, but I think that kind of is going to make everyone keen. And the fact that guys aren't on these solid programs, and, you know, the dudes at the top, because the problem with the sport in general is that it gets real top heavy. Like, the rich get richer. The guys with the factory bikes and the good money, they can get the good, you know, full-time trainers, and, you know, you can go down that road, and then it just becomes like so inaccessible for people that don't have that support to like match the effort that those guys can put in.
Yeah.
But it seems like this year, with the way that budgets are going down and stuff like that, you know, it is going to be a bit of a leveler. There are guys that you know, didn't get the paychecks that they normally get, and can't invest the time that they would have usually been able to. But I think that this is when you're going to see the guys that really want to be there. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform, or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.